Good afternoon, everybody. We are back. We are here. We are out of Mullen Auto. All right, just to let you guys know, no longer holding Mullen Auto. It did break down through that 25-cent mark, came all the way down to 22 cents. My goodness, man. Came down and came down hard on news that Mullen Auto is mulling over another 1-for-100 reverse split. Watch out if they do that, man. They've got some crazy things going on with Mullen Auto right now, and it could be an absolute, tragedy if they do end up reverse splitting 1-for-100 like that. So we're going to have to keep our eyes on Mullen Auto. Nonetheless, let's come over here to the stock market and see what's going on. We got sound? Let me know if we got sound, man. We should have sound. I think I'm working. You guys, your headphones might not be working, Chris. Let us know if you guys can hear me just fine. We got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen, finishing $4.71 today. It is down 1% on the day, not too bad. Shiba Inu coin, $6.82, up 1% on the day. GameStop, $24.56, down 1% on the day. Mullen Auto, man, losing 12%, okay, from the previous day, which closed at 26 cents. From this morning at 32 cents, losing nearly from the high of the day to the low of the day, 30% of its value. Now, I do wish that I would have gotten out a little bit earlier today and made a little bit of a gain there, but Mullen Auto, I did get out slightly below that break-even point, but above the 23.10 that we're at right now. So, not too bad of a decision there. Wish I would have got out a little bit earlier. Who cares at this point of the game? Mullen Auto, we might have another bounce opportunity to get in if you're feeling risky, feeling frisky, feeling like playing. But Mullen Auto sitting at 23 cents per share right now, and a very difficult day indeed. The NASDAQ ending lower today. The NASDAQ finishing 0.70% lower. AMC, points, where we at here? 1.05% lower. GameStop, 24.56. Dogecoin, 6.2 cents. Ethereum sitting at $1,700. Ethereum bouncing back a little bit. $1,717. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 682 points per coin. Bitcoin, 26,300. Bitcoin having a nice little rally there. We've got Mullen Auto, $22.90. Sundial sitting at $1.40. The SPY, $439. BBIG, $1.91. Highcroft Mining, 31 cents. Netflix, $4.31. We've got QQQ, $3.67. Ape sitting at $1.72. MPW, $9.19. Bounce back a little bit on the day there. Tesla, $260 per share. Tesla, man, they can't keep it down forever. Enovix soaring to $15 per share today. $15.12 on the day. Very nice gains for Enovix. J-Bones, rich, baby. $18.13 on PIT, and Joby sitting at $7.40, down 6.68% on the day today. Decent decline in Joby off those $8 levels, that $8 resistance sitting at $7.40 right now. We are going to watch Bitcoin. Don't really care about Mullen Auto too much anymore because we are out of it. All right, sitting on Bitcoin right now. Going to watch what happens there. Been sitting all afternoon at 26,300, 26,400. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's see here. Never mind. I guess my right earbud died at the exact time Clay started. Chris, darn your stinking right earbud, man. Baby Pepe is up today. Yeah, Pepe, actually, I got a notification. I didn't look at it. We can check it out. But Pepe is up 10% today. And Pepe was the coin of the hour or whatever it is. So we can go out there. Oh, man, I can tell you, man, my allergies, they're going to start acting up. So if you see my nose start dripping, man, let me know because it's not going to be good. All right, so that's Elmo. We want to see Pepe. Where is... Pepe's probably trending. There it is. Pepe up 9.13% on the day today. Had a nice little run earlier. Back down about 3%. That is 3%, right? Yeah. Back down about 3% from where it was earlier at 1,000 points per coin or 100 points per coin. Back down to 97 points per coin right now. Nice volume. $195 million being traded. This coin is still very heavily traded, guys. Nowhere near where it was before, but still very high. I told you, Clay, bro. Get out earlier. Something. Me? Yeah. Mullen. You did tell me, man. Listen, that's the thing, though, right? I'm not some guy that's going to sit up here and tell you that I hit every trade exactly right. I was profitable on Mullen. Yesterday, I got in as it was running through that 25-cent mark, right? Pre-market this morning, before I woke up, I'm not checking the stock market at 4 o'clock in the morning. Pre-market, 4 o'clock in the morning, Mullen ran all the way to 32 cents, okay? 32 cents was phenomenal. That was a very large gain. It was, 30%? You're up really 30% from your buy-in. And that would have been a phenomenal, dude. A one-day swing trade, and not even a full day, not even a full 24 hours. A beautiful swing trade for a 30% gain would have been sick, right? Well, of course, I was not awake, so I'm not really going to worry about taking anything when I'm sleeping. But wake up, the market opens, let it swing around a little bit, and it was sitting at 29.30 cents. And very, very quickly, it starts to lose and starts to lose and starts to lose. Now, I don't know where it's going tomorrow. I don't know, by tomorrow, I mean the next trading day, Tuesday. I don't know where it's going after us. I don't know where it's going next week. I do not like the idea of holding Mullen right now. So I took a little bit of a loss and could have easily had a gain basically all morning today. Sat on it, tried to let it bounce a little bit, and it didn't bounce. So yeah, man, I have no shame in just letting you guys know that I got in, got out, took a little loss on it, and move on. Other people, man, that they would tell you they got in at 25 cents where I got it. They'd tell you they got in at 20 cents with the dead low yesterday and got out at 32 cents pre-market for, nearly 60, 70% gain. And they'd be lying to you. So it happens like that, man. Long-term retirement portfolio closed the day up 0.49%. 15,000 survived the week. Paid my quarterly estimated taxes for 2023. 1,060 flushed down. Yeah, Frank. I'm telling you, man. Everybody loves paying their quarterlies, dude. Yeah. I feel bad about it too, man. Trust me. I think the quarterlies were actually, I don't know if you paid them today. I think it was yesterday was the due date that I had. Anyway, regardless of that, quarterlies have been paid, and nobody likes it, man. Nobody likes it. Let's see. Good afternoon, bro fam. What's going on, Pika Power? Come on, Clay, bro. Sell us a course for $500 to tell us we can make $60,000 plus a week following Sarah Croy's trading strategy. You know what? I would love to sell you a course. I was actually, let me run this by you guys real quick, too. I want to know what you guys think of this. I was actually, because I was talking to my sister today. Dude, they've got so many programs for kids to learn. I really was thinking about setting up a course, like a video course where kids could learn the basics of budgeting or just the fundamentals of finance. I mean, you can even get a brush up on it if you want. But, dude, I wanted to do something. Selling you a course, however, on guaranteed profit and making $60,000 a week and all of that, that stuff's crazy. That stuff does not happen to anybody who plans on being here tomorrow. Very, very quickly, you will realize those guys are not doing that. They're making all of their money selling the course. I would rather sell you a course preparing you for gains and preparing you for losses so that you understand the only thing that you have to accomplish is a positive win rate. Because you will lose. You will win and you will lose, but you have to just win either more than you lose or more often than you lose, and then you're an overall winner, man. So yeah, Dark Bro, you're not gonna get no course where I tell you to make $60,000 a week by subscribing to Sarah Destet 50 Shades of Green, man. Pink is divorced internet husband. Thank you very much for the super chat. I even knew it was coming and I didn't even read it. Mullen, Pepe, Shib, Clay sleep habits. It's because I said I wasn't waking up at 4 a.m. man. Fist, bump, fist, bump, fist, bump, fist, bump, baby. Because divorced and not a husband. Thank you very much for the super chat. Absolutely appreciate that, man. And my beautiful sleep patterns. Yes, I will not be waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to check my stocks, guys. Not going to happen. Not going to worry about it. Going to get that sleep and not concern myself with waking up at 3 a.m. to check a 4 a.m. portfolio. Taxation is theft. You know what? Taxation, I get the necessity for some sort of an income. But dang, dude, responsible spending might make me feel a little bit better about getting absolutely ripped on a quarterly basis, man. Yeah, just because I know that my money, and I don't have to agree with everywhere that it goes, but dang, man, if I disagree with everywhere that it goes, that's nonsense, man. So yes, I feel like I am getting robbed, Tim. Let's see. You are correct. It's actually armed robbery. That it is, man. These kids need to learn real life skills, not what Bob's Apple is doing in Timmy's yard. You know, you're right, Dark Bro. You're right. And I would love to. I think she could actually help me set up a decent structure for that, too. Being a teacher. Like, just very basics. Budgeting, man. I can sit there and make a 10-course video course or whatever you want to call it. I could do that easy. Well, crap that I'm not coming here tomorrow. OG, you are not coming here tomorrow, man. Nobody will be here tomorrow. It's genius, man. They don't teach money handling in school. Well, it would be like an after-school program. So what I was saying is they've got like this thing. They play the commercial on Pandora. I listen to Pandora all the time. They play the commercial for aceohio.org. Dude, basically anybody, I know for a fact anybody that, anybody that needs assistance, right, would qualify. But dude, these kids, they get up to $1,000 a piece to go to after-school enrichment programs, to go on field trips, to do anything that is approved by the state to be some sort of an enrichment program. Dude, if we could put on a budgeting enrichment program for these kids, I almost guarantee that it would get qualified, and these kids could go in there and they could easily have access to, you know, maybe a fun, very simple, you know, understandable thing for, you know, 5th graders, 6th graders, 7th graders, just so they can have a little bit of a foundation, and then you can worry about the older kids if you want, man. But, you know, my sister's bread and butter is elementary school. So get something going for elementary school and teach these kids a little bit about, well, you don't just go out and get a $50 paycheck and buy a $60 video game. That's not what you do. So I don't know. I think that would be a decent thing to do, and then just have that course live in a bunch of different places that these kids that really need access to budgeting information could have access to budgeting information. Because, dude, beyond that, you know, you got to pay Dave Ramsey like a ridiculous amount of money to go through Dave Ramsey's Don't Spend Any Money budgeting class. And yes, if you need to take those baby steps, take those baby steps, right? I know a lot of people that has helped. But that's a very, like, boot camp oriented, you are in it, you are, you know, do or die in Dave Ramsey stuff. But you got to pay more than you're going to be saving to go through Dave Ramsey's stuff. So I do think that it would be nice to help these kids out a little bit. Hook them up with some of that after-school funding, and then show them some of the things that they can do with their money, man. Hey, brother, how are you, my friend? Spaniard, doing good, man. Took a small loss on Mullen today, but moving forward, and a small loss. I am very happy that it was a small loss instead of bag hold. I took a risk on it yesterday, right? Got in, had a very nice gain. Didn't take it, didn't capture it, and then just got out today as it fell back down a little bit, and you know, had no intentions whatsoever of holding or bag holding Mullen Auto. So that was my trade of the day today. I'm already in the barn by 4 a.m. Tim, if you were awake and in the barn by 4 a.m., that's crazy, dude. That really is crazy. I'll tell you, I probably could wake up earlier, but I just don't want to, man. Leaps and bounds, man. Heck yeah. The beautiful thing about kids, if you teach them and make it interesting and fun, the beautiful thing about kids, if you teach them and make it interesting and fun, was there a follow-up to that, or is that just the beautiful thing about kids? I hope that's just the beautiful thing about kids, man. 3, 2, 1, something, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, -1. Wait for it. I have no idea what's going on right now, guys. We are in the negatives. Nobody counts that low. Salut les amis. Yes, Samir, how you doing? I told you to be patient. We were to hold 25,000. Yes, Samir. You can come in now after you've had that confirmation that we have bounced, and you can say that you were correct on that. But you start to act too confident, man, we might start to curl back over here and throw some purple lines like Shiba Inu coins got going on. So you want to be careful, man. Don't come in here tooting your own horn too loud, or you might end up causing a little sell-off in Bitcoin there. All right, let's see. I want this one. I want to do this. 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 All right, what do we got? And from here, hold on, guys. I'm just doing something real quick. I got to, no, yes. Okay, perfect. Next. All right, that's good with me. And cool. I'll be good with that one. Coming back over here to the Streamlabs, and we're looking good. Let's see. I don't want to brag, but I killed this week on AutoZone call options. Listen, man, it's not. I don't think that that's bragging. I think bragging would be coming in here and saying, ha, Clay, you're an idiot. You lost 1% on Mullen Auto, and I killed it on call options this week. Guys, I want to celebrate your victories. I want other people to know that you are being successful. I want people to see that you can make money. I also want you to be aware that you can lose money. All right, I feel like we all know that by now. But I do want you to be aware that you can make money as well. So celebrate all the wins, man. I was winning earlier. I just didn't get out when the 8-ball told me to get out. Took a slight loss instead of a slight win. It was not a big hit at all. No worries. I don't hate Mullen Auto the way that I hate Farming. I've actually won twice on the last two, so I'm still 2 out of 3 on Mullen in the last couple of trades there. Binance leaving the Dutch market. Who's next? U.S. market. Clay, if you think like Wall Street and use consumers' money, I want to think about consumables. Clay, if you think like Wall Street and use consumers' money, I want to think about consumables. If you think like what, I want to think. Chris, I'm not understanding. I understood the full sentence on that one. Let's see, Clay. If you think like Wall Street and use consumers' money, I want to think about crap, I didn't mean that. But I feel like it would be easier to follow that than trying to follow what retail is trying to follow. Okay, so I think that I might understand what you're saying, but you are right. And Chris, I'm going to tell you this right now, dude. If you want to follow just what Wall Street is doing, or if you want to follow what institutions are doing, there are plenty of different ways that you can do that. And simply one of them is to just just buy the ETFs, man. Just buy the actively managed ETFs if that's one way that you want to go about it. You can buy diversified funds that like Vanguard or Direxion actively manages. So if you want to invest in something like that, absolutely, man. You could absolutely. And then you don't even have to think about it. You don't even have to worry about following Wall Street. You simply just allow them to do it. It's basically no different than investing into a 401k and allowing somebody else to actively manage your 401k. Buying an actively managed ETF would be the equivalent of buying an actively managed mutual fund that you invest into on a regular basis. So that is absolutely a strategy, man. And, it's all what you want to do in life. If you want to sit here and actively manage your portfolio, you may do better, you may do worse than somebody else that's actively doing it. But I don't think that there's any shame in buying an actively managed ETF, diversifying your portfolio that way, allowing somebody, a professional to go in there and essentially dictate what's in that ETF and so on, man. That leaves you to focus on other things if you want to focus on other things. Clearbro, my GLW might be called away in the future. August 18th, cover calls at $35 strike will likely buy back $1,000 in rest in SPHY, SCHD, and PID. You know what? I don't know where you have GLW at, but dude, if you're selling calls all the way out to August 18th, I'm going to say this. I hope it gets called away. I want to see some steady growth through August 18th. if you're not playing some shorter term calls and you're not playing some really close calls, dude, hit a 20% gain by August 18th. Take the 20% capital gain, take the cash from the covered calls that you made, and look at reinvesting into something else if you want to reinvest into something else, man. But at that point, yeah, let's get called away, man. Let's get called away by August 18th on everything. 2 months from now, let's have a nice 10% overall market rally, and we just have some very nice, solid, steady gains over the next 8 weeks. I would love it, Frank. I would love it. Spaniard! All right, I got to turn the sound up because I didn't even hear Spaniard's thing come across the screen. Hold on. Where are we? I got to see one thing here, and I don't know where. It sounded like a video was playing somewhere, and I got to figure out where that video was playing, because the last thing I want to do is somehow, oh, here we go. All right, is anything going on now? I don't think so. All right, cool. Do not want to get any monetization strikes, so we are going to resume the game, ladies and gentlemen. Bring it on back into town. All right, I got way too many tabs open right now. All right, good on that. Back here, Spaniard! Thank you very much for the super chat. Webull offers these subscriptions, like, see what the hedge funds are doing. Are these things legit? Before I sub, I want to talk to someone who's used it. You know what, Spaniard? I do not use those subscriptions. I have seen them. I have not used them. I would imagine, okay, that they are legitimate. You can pay, and I don't know how well the ones on Webull are. So if anybody in here has subscribed to those or used them before, please let Spaniard know. But you can have access to real-time data to what the hedge funds are doing, right? Now, let me say all that you're going to be getting access to when you buy data descriptions is basically, and I am just, like, based on my knowledge and previous experience, has nothing to do with Webull, what you may be buying at that point. You may simply be buying access to, like, FinTel data of what the hedge funds are buying and selling. It does not have to be real-time data. As far as I know, the hedge funds are only required to update their portfolios or update their holdings with FinTel maybe once every 2 weeks or twice a month, depending on, I mean, it might happen more than once every 2 weeks, but I think it's twice a month, man, bi-monthly. So you may have access to that information the moment that it's released, right? Webull sublets that data basically out to you and gives you access to it. I don't know how they display that data. I don't know how they break it down, but the way that I imagine it, based on data services that I would know about, you are probably getting access to what the institutions are buying, what the institutions are selling, and what actively, I guess, managed portfolios are buying and selling at that point. But I do want to say that with full disclaimer, it is probably legitimate information. Okay, Webull is probably buying that data or leasing that data, or doing some sort of a subscription with FinTel or brokers, or I don't know, directly with exchanges. They're getting the information from somewhere and then selling it to you. I do not know how it's displayed or whether or not it's worth it. But if that's your trading strategy, man, I can't imagine that Webull is trying too hard to sell it for 30, 40, 50. It's probably like $5 a month or something through Webull. So yeah, I would say it's legitimate data. I just don't know what you'd be able to use it for, or if that's your investment style and strategy. But if anyone's checked it out, please let Spaniard know. Let's see. A word to your mother. What's going on, John J? I'll tell you said hi. I wish your brain the best of luck, Kombucha. Yes, Kombu. Me as well. If you can take the heat, keep your butt out. Oh, if you can't take the heat, keep your butt out of the kitchen. Let's get started, John Jay. Definitely 50% of the long-term retirement portfolio is managed ETFs. And you know what, Frank? Like I say, man, no shame in that whatsoever. Chris, it is it's a solid strategy, Chris. I understand, dude. Maybe somebody who's sitting here in front of a computer all day and looking at stocks literally all day long could actively manage a portfolio. I still have a 401k that's managed by somebody else, right? It's just prudent to do so. So split some of your portfolio up into actively managed ETFs if you'd want. Frank, you could throw a couple out there if you want to help Chris out. But I absolutely agree, man, that's a decent strategy to look at. Prediction, we fluctuate between 25 and 26 for 4 months. Ooh, man. Screen capture this. Dude, that's a stagnant line there. 4 months, but Samir, man, I don't think you could be wrong. I mean, I got my support between, 25 and 27. My support and resistance between 25 and 27. So I agree. Dude, we could be between 25, 27, 25, 26, 24, 25, 24, 26. We could be in that range for the next 4 months. 45,000 end of year. Now that is a little bit more optimistic than I am. I don't think we get there without, some sort of a direction in the lawsuits, though. I don't think we get to 45 without some sort of a direction in the lawsuits. But it is possible if we start to get some clarity in these lawsuits, man. The way I want is, instead of trying to get rich by investing, but kind of like make money from everyone else's money, like Wall Street, but not be a D-bag. Actually, like Robin Hood, but think like the rich uses the poor consumers' collected money, then bests the rich. No, you could be right. The PGA in Saudi Arabia, thing. Yeah, Chris, here's the thing, though, and let me tell you this. You're going to have to, most likely, prove yourself before the consumers are willing to give you their money, okay? So if you are thinking in some way, and all you're thinking about doing is leveraging your knowledge, your experience, and using that leverage to gain, I guess, consumers, or I don't want to say poor people, right? People's money, and then taking your knowledge, your experience, and building wealth based on that. You're going to have to prove yourself. People just aren't going to throw money at you for nothing. I'll tell you that right now. But, dude, you absolutely could do so, man. You absolutely could do so. People have done it over and over and over again. And I'll tell you this, man. You look at the guy, that Wolf of Wall Street guy. Crap, what's his name? Trades did an interview with him. Jordan. Is it Jordan Belfort? Is that what his name is? The Wolf of Wall Street guy? Dude, if he could convince people to buy these little pink sheet crap stocks, and he was making a killing on commission on these things, you can leverage any of your talents and any of your skills in a way that is not shady, that is not bad, that is inspirational, and will build people up. So, yes, Chris, I know you can do it. You've got to do yourself first, because Jordan was a great salesman, right? He had the charisma. He could get people to buy off of him. He knew exactly what to say. He could sweet talk him into doing whatever he wanted. I don't know if he necessarily used it for good, but he certainly used it to generate a lot of money. You can use your talents for the same thing, man. Can't hear you. What? Pika, you can't hear me? Chris said the same thing. Okay, some people can hear me, some people can't hear me. My audio shows like it's fine. Leave and come back if you can't hear me. Somebody type leave and come back in the chat right now if you can't hear me. My audio seems to be working fine on my end. Some people are saying that they can't hear me. Clearly, if I tell them to leave and come back, well, then, they're not going to hear me say that. So somebody type that and let them know. See, Pete is saying no audio. I have audio, man. Let's just say, do yourself first. Note, always, do yourself first, John Jay. Do yourself first. Then you're going to be in good hands. Leave and come back. Dark Bro, thank you. Clay says leave and come back. Now you're going to make... Dude, put the full sentence in there. Otherwise, they're going to think I'm just going for ads. I'm just going for ad views. I'm not going for ad views, man. I'm trying to help you guys' audio. There is audio. Leave and come back in. Demo Gaming. Thank you very much for typing that there, the full sentence. Everybody else was like, leave. Clay said leave. Clay did not say just leave. Clay said, if you want to test your audio, leave and come back. Unmute your device. Yes, roulette wheel. That also might be a good idea. If you have your device muted, you will probably not hear me. Clay, read the thinking out loud comment, please. Absolutely, Chris. Let's see. I feel like I'm thinking out loud, but like not focus on the 1%. What the 1% will do, and go with what you know the 99% does. Yeah, Chris, no, that is, look, if you're looking at that in an investment strategy, that's not a bad way to do it, right? What do we know the 99% does, right? Some of the stuff, everybody has trash service. It might not be sexy, but that's one of the reasons waste management has continued to grow over the last several decades, and they've continued to grow not only in stock, but they're in capital appreciation, but they've continued to grow their dividend as well. People have trash service. This is a monthly chart, and sure, dude, you've got overall market pullbacks with the dot-com bubble. Look how small the collapse is in 2008. This is 2020, man. You know, you've got these lockdown blips right here. But overall, the stock is growing from like 90 cents back in the 90s to $165 today. Chris, nobody wants to think about what's going to happen from 1990 to 2023. Nobody wants to think 30 years from now. But, dude, if you went out there and you invested $1,000, right, you'd have $165,000 right now. 10,000, dude, 30 years later, you're sitting on 1.6 million. And you've never really worried. You might have been a little worried in this area right here. But you would have had $160,000 at this point. And that's on $1,000 alone. You know, that is amazing long-term growth. If you look at some of the other things the 99% does, Coca-Cola, man. For some reason, I don't drink pop. Soda, as some of you guys call it. But some people, they love drinking a glass of Pepsi, a glass of Coke, and so on. Dude. All right, well, Webull just crashed. We're going to have to find Webull, and again in a second here. I have no idea where Webull went. It did not like us talking about Coca-Cola on the long term. But Coca-Cola, dude, you saw it. It was 5 cents, and right now it's $60 per share. The 9%, or the 99%, they do consume. So if you're looking at these retail outlets, if you're looking at places that the 99% should theoretically always have to lose, you know, you take a lot of the risk out of the situation. These places are going to continue making money. Now, for example, if 99% drink something, we know that. They eat something. Let's say you've got a new innovative drink that comes along, and it's better than Gatorade. You only have to drink it once a week, man, and your thirst is going to be quenched forever. It's a new revolutionary thing. It's a brand new business. They're not making any money yet because they don't have FDA approval. Those are the types of things that could revolutionize the game, and you might see 1,000x increase over the next 2 years as opposed to the next 100 years. So, yeah, you can alleviate some risk by going in there and buying what you think the 99% would consume. I gotta figure out where the heck Webull went, man. Webull crashes on me, and I'm trying to do a live stream over here by using Webull. All right. I don't know why it's got to do that to me. Are we back up? Oh, we got Webull again. All right, that was really easy. So, yeah, it's still on waste management, man. But if you look at Coca-Cola, right? If you look at Coca-Cola here on the monthly. All right, we're good. You look at Coca-Cola here on the monthly, man. It literally goes from 5 cents to $61 per share. A little bit of a pullback in the 2000 dot-com bubble bursting, but man, oh man, Coca-Cola has continued to grow. We'll update that later. People love Hershey bars. People love Hershey's bars. Where we at here? Look at the long-term growth on this bad boy. 60 cents to $260 per share with, I believe they have a dividend as well. Yes, a dividend that has continued to grow as well, currently paying 1.59%. So if you look at products that people are consuming, you might go through a period of time. Like, look at this, 1996 to 2006. Dude, you know, they didn't grow. You weren't making any money here. You weren't necessarily losing any money. But this is not a fantastic time. This, the long term, is a fantastic time. So, yeah, dude, you can absolutely make it buying things that you think people are going to consume. Wait, not even lying. The way you just said that waste management isn't sexy, but that's what I'm trying to find, because I don't care about the looks. I just want the money. And, okay, but by sexy, too. I mean, one, it's not sexy to buy trash, right? Nobody wants to buy trash. So it's not sexy in that term. But it's also not sexy because you're not going to go out there in waste management and you're not going to make a 300% gain. Like, you couldn't, Mullen Auto tomorrow could say, oh, sorry, we are not reverse splitting, whatever. We're going to start selling cars next month and actually run a business. Mullen Auto could 3x. Mullen Auto could 2x in a single day. Sexy gains, right? Easy 10, 20, 30% movements in a day. Those are sexy gains. You might get 1, 2, 3% a week on a very good week in something like waste management. But dude, until we find a way, and I'm sure there's somebody working on it right now, but until we find a way to do something with our trash other than put it in a dump, I mean, waste management's going to be cool. But even then, waste management might buy that waste management technology to manage waste in a better way. And then they'll soar in value even further. So, yeah, dude, I mean, stuff like that is almost guaranteed to be around. It might not be sexy, dude, but, you know, you can make money for the long term. Webull delisted crypto. Don't have long to get it off their platform. If you don't by a certain time, you get charged $75. D's. Okay, I did not see the $75 charge, but D's is correct. All right. So if you guys have crypto on Webull, they're delisting it off the Webull app, but they're transferring all of your crypto over to Webull Pay. It's another app they're coming out with, and I don't know if they're going to try and compete with like Cashapp and stuff with it, or what their intentions are with Webull Pay, but that's where you are going to be trading crypto if you're trading on Webull. So, you know, Deez is absolutely right. If you've got your crypto on Webull, you need to make a decision, I think this weekend, okay? Because they're going to start doing it, I believe, on Monday. You either need to sell it and just go back into cash, or do whatever you want on with your money there, or you need to transfer it off, like if you're holding Bitcoin, then you can send it to a different wallet, or you need to be willing to trade on their new app. So you basically have those three decisions. Let's see off cliff though. Maybe 50 years, maybe even live to see the release of Shibarium. There you go, Pika. Let's make it happen. That's 100 years, Pika. Mo, you're going to be here. I'm telling you right now. Sure, if that's what you want, something it is. Investing in poo management. Samir, you know, you could be right, dude. I think that people are going to continue number one-ing and number two-ing for the rest of eternity, man. So, yeah, waste management, dude. It could be a good investment because it's always going to happen. Anyone hear about our illustrious and wonderful president, his upstanding son, being caught on tape about I did not see that. I'm surprised they're caught on tape doing anything, man. I just figured they'd be looking at each other by now. Sounds like conspiracy theories. Samir, it's all conspiracy these days, isn't it? It'll be swept under the carpet, Tim. It will, man. It will. And then we'll have nothing to worry about. Everything will be good, and we'll continue to move on until, of course, Claybro and Pika Pika coming to a city near you in 2024. Where do we start our campaign? Pika, do we start our campaign in Ohio, or where do we start campaigning for 2024? I think we got to get the campaign trail mapped out here pretty quick because, shoot, dude. I mean, I think we'll get at least 100,000 votes, right? 111,800 votes coming our way. Nope. I can't even say that because probably half the subscribers don't even live in the United States. So we might have like 40,000 votes, Pika. We might get like 40,000 votes. I'm sure half the subscribers don't live in the United States. They might be from Nigeria, India, Canada, UK, Germany has a decent amount of viewers. So we might not even get all 111,000 votes. Let's see. There is released information. Can't believe the media these days, though. No, you can't believe the media these days, man. I really don't even know who you can believe. I guess if you don't see it for yourself, just ask yourself if you can even believe it. People twist stories and people make stuff up for views. Trust me when I tell you, man, you know, posting stuff online, you've got a decision to make. Are you posting for views, which is nice because clearly they add revenue and all that stuff, or are you posting for information? People want to watch what they want to watch. People don't necessarily want to be informed. So it's a tough battle to decide between whether or not you're going to be informative or you're simply going to be entertaining and go for views and be like a National Enquirer and say that the aliens are coming and that you've dissected one and all of that good stuff. But another thing, yeah, Chris, man, you can check out Hershey if you want to check out Hershey there. That's another stock that has done extremely well over the last decade and a half. Let's see. We skip Iowa right to Ohio. Let's go, man. Who the heck was even going to... Does anybody even live in Iowa? That's like, you know, somebody else talking about Ohio like that. But does anybody even live in Iowa? Nobody in here does. I've never met anybody from Iowa. Never seen anybody online from Iowa. Now I'm starting to wonder whether Iowa is even a place on the map, man. Never been there. Have you been there? I can tell you Ohio is real, but I don't know if anybody in here can tell me that Iowa is real. Has anybody in here ever been to Iowa? Like, you can confirm that that place exists. I've never seen anybody from Iowa before in my life. Pika's right, man. Bro, I'm Pika for world president. Lemon Lust, let's make it happen, man. Moji, what are you talking about? The media's good. They love you. They care about you and the truth. Samir is going to keep me monetized, man. Samir, thank you very much for writing that comment. You're going to keep me monetized for sure, dude. I doesn't know I have a professional football team, because then Ohio would want it. They might, man, but I've never been to Iowa. Iowa isn't a state. It's a driveway to Minnesota. There you go, Pika. I love those boring, unsexy plays. Frank, dude, listen, man, I love anything that makes consistent money, right? I do. I love anything that makes consistent money. Get yourself a Hershey bar right there. That Hershey bar one day might be worth $500 instead of $260. Could you imagine? I don't even know, man. You just gotta like buy it and stop looking. Could you imagine buying something for 63 cents and riding that bad boy to $260? We're gonna be saying the same thing about, you know, XRP. We're gonna be saying the same thing about Ripple, right? Could you imagine buying Ripple for 40 cents right now, and then 40 years from now, it's worth $260? We'll be saying the exact same stuff about a lot of these coins, man. We've already seen it happen in our lifetime. You could have got Bitcoin for 63 cents and rode it not to $260, but to $69,000. That's why they don't want the crypto to stick around, man. That's why they don't want it to stick around. You think it's nice watching Hershey go from 63 cents in 1980 to $260. Imagine Hershey trading at 63 cents in 2010 and ripping to $69,000. That's why they don't want crypto to be around. It has promised and resulted in way too many gains for these boys to feel comfortable with. And it's dangerous to him, man. It's dangerous. My nephew attends Iowa State University. But have you ever been there, Spaniard? Have you ever been there? What is an Idaho? Exactly. What is an Idaho? We think it's a state. I don't know if there's any viewers at all from Idaho on this channel. Bigger than you're aware of, the if parents don't let their children transition to the state will take a... Dude, man, I hope that nobody takes their kids away from their parents. My gosh. Iowa is not a real place. I hope not, man. Iowa is a bot. Iowa... Isn't Iowa a battleship? It might be, man. Oh, man. Crucial Minnesota was a field of dreams. Minnesota might be a nice place. Never been there either. Why? Everyone... Just because I've never been there. I don't hate Iowa. I probably would really, really like Iowa. I've just never even been there, so I don't even know if it's real. John J. Milady, man. John J. Milady was ripping again today. Dude, I hope you're still in Milady. The coin. Hope you're still in Milady, man. Hope you're making some decent money over there. Where's Milady at right now? Let's go look. Milady sitting on a 30% gain right now. How many zeros? And a 48. $35 million market cap. Volume's up 80% today. $23.7 million being traded. Milady, dude. Milady's doing very well right now. And you can't deny that. 30% gains on the day today. The last 7 days have been looking very good here. Nearly, actually doubling in price over the last 7 days. Going from 24 up above 50. So, Milady more than doubling in price over the last 7 days here. The month, it is still down on the month. It's got potential to double again to get back to break even from where it was a month ago. And then to the all-time highs, man, it could 3x. If it 3x's from where it's at, we are back to the all-time highs. So, yeah, man, Milady looking very good today. Nice gains there. 30% plus at the moment right now. Why can't my crap coins pump? Samir, I gotta liken it to this, dude. These crap coins are like lottery tickets. Not every single one of them can win. That's why you don't go out there and buy $10,000 worth of a crap coin and bet your mortgage on it or anything. Bet your rent money on it. You have to make sure that you play it responsibly. Timmy! Thank you very much for throwing that green name out there. And Aruba Sue grabbing that green name. I actually think Aru was in the live stream today. So, Aru, if you're in here, please say thank you to Tim. Everybody else say thank you to Tim as well. Tim, man, thank you very much for the green name. Absolutely appreciate it, dude. And hopefully Aru is still in here, sees that he won that, and gives you a big old shout out, man. Have a great weekend, Clay Ambrose, Crypto Rocketeer. Boom, baby. Dabbing on them as always. Crypto, man, glad to have you in here. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Friday night, man. And thank you very much for hanging out with us. What do they just ask for taxes on crypto? They do, Johan. They do. They ask for taxes on crypto. But I think it's more than that, man. I don't think that they're necessarily only interested in the tax revenue. I truly believe that they view it as a bit of a threat. You know, if we start transacting in Bitcoin here in the US, if we start transacting in some, other form of currency, there's going to be less use for the dollar. If there's less use for the dollar, they have less control over the system. If they've got less control over the system, well, then of course it'll all crumble down and and they'll get left behind. So I think it has a lot to do with that. I'm out, peeps. Have a great weekend. Moji! Enjoy your weekend, Moji. Thank you very much for being in here, man. And don't forget to click the like button if you hadn't done so already. Yeah, I bought Milady on the 11th at $25 for $1 billion. Should have bought more. D's. It's all right, man. It's all right. You bought $25, dude. What? I mean, you bought $2,500. You'd be doing better. But what's that? What happens if Milady would have turned around? What happens if Milady would have turned around and fell all the way down to, 100 points per coin or 1 point per coin or whatever it is right now? If it lost another 90x, man, or 90%, not 90x, that doesn't make sense. But lost another 90%. Sure, $25 down to $2. Do you really care? I don't know. But $2,500 down to $25. Yeah, dude, you're going to care. $2,500 down to $250, you're still going to care. You don't want to lose that kind of money playing a coin that, you've got some, I guess, bias now because you already know what happened. Let's see where we're going later, Mo. Heck yeah. And I'm going to keep on loving you because it's the only thing I want to do. Don't want to sleep. I just want to keep on loving you. Dark Bro, I don't really know how that song goes, so I do think that is a song. Very sorry about that. But hopefully I got it relatively right. Let's see. Why are roasted pumpkin seeds so good? Samir, man, there's just something about them. It is good. I don't know what it is. It's something about them, though. I agree. 30 years later, yeah, I'm dead. Tim, you're not going to be dead in 30 years, man. You're still going to be kicking. You're going to be doing well. Thanks, bros. Absolutely, Johan. But the worst thing is the government itself is driving the dollar into the ground. It's very strange, Jeffrey. It's very strange. I don't know why they're doing that. I really don't know why they're doing that. If I had to guess, they might be trying to set up for some sort of a one world type of currency or one world type of government. I don't know the answer. Yeah, I wish I did. I wish I had the answers to everything. But like my nephew asks all the time, man, do you know everything? I gotta say, man, I know a lot, but I don't know everything. So it is true, man. I don't know everything. I wish I did. Actually, I don't even know if I wish I do, man. That'd be a pretty big burden to know everything. Fortunately, I don't know. I know. That's why I just tested the waters, but I don't want my money. D's, man. Very good job. Don't listen. Just don't lose the money, right? If it comes back down, don't be afraid to sell it for $30. You know, $30 to $50, whatever. But just don't lose the money. You know, don't. There's no reason. I should have gotten out of Mullen a little earlier than I did today. Didn't get out. Didn't lose too much, man, but, you know, there's no sense in losing money right now. Just protect any gain you got, and you're always going to have another opportunity to get in. What are the chances that you get out now and you got out at the dead bottom? Everything else ran up from here on out for the end of time. Dude, you know, you'd be the most unlucky guy in the entire world if that were the case. And everybody else would thank you. So, D's, if you must be the martyr that gets out and allows cryptocurrency to run, do it for us, man. Do it for us, D's. I'll even say your full name. If D's gets out now and crypto runs from here on out, we all become multi bull market millionaires because D's decide to get out. I'll start saying his full name. No problems whatsoever. Peter, good morning to you, Peter. How you doing, man? Heck, Tim, that song has helped me a few times. There you go, man. Dark Bro pulling out the REO Speedwagon. Let's get it. You guys know way more about songs than I do, man. Shoulda never got in. Neckbeard shoulda never got in. Tested the waters, J-Bones. I swam with the fish. It was looking good, man. I was surfing that wave for a minute, and then it crashed. It's all right though, dude. It was only like I actually don't even know what the full loss was. It was less than 5%, so it wasn't even that big of a deal. It was in the, I think it was like right around 24. I think I lost like a cent. I think I lost like a cent per share. Oh my gosh, dude. You were laid back? I think he said he was laid back, just hanging out in his AMC AMX there. I think he said he was laying back in his AMC, relaxing one day, listening to REO Speedwagon, and he enjoyed it. It's only $25. I'm going to let this one run, but I appreciate the offer. D's, man. Dang it. D's, it wasn't for you, man. It was for me. I wanted you to get out so the bull market could roll, man. I wanted you to be the martyr so everybody else could make it big. Pepe went up. Any chance for Pepe? Yeah, so Precise Audio blog. Pepe was up about 9-10% today, right? Let's go see where Pepe's at the moment. Pepe bouncing back to 97 points per coin today. Touching about 100 points per coin. Pulling back a little bit here. But any chance for Pepe? Yes. There's always a chance for Pepe right now. I mean, you can see, dude, Pepe is still doing better volume than Shiba Inu coin. Pepe doing $200 million a day. This is bigger than Shiba. This is bigger than Terra Luna Classic right now. people are still heavily trading Pepe. And because of that, people are watching. And that's all it takes, man. A little bit of a rally to get people inspired again. 10% ain't going to do it. But if all of a sudden this is 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, doubling, tripling, people are going to be like, it's back, baby. And then they start rolling in, drive the price even higher. And of course, at that point, it becomes whether or not it's sustainable. I don't know if it would be sustainable at that point. But yeah, there's always the chance that Pepe pops back big simply because of how many people are watching. And the FOMO could easily set back in. On my way. Pika. Good deal. We need it. That's what, that's what Tim totally said. I know. Wojak is riskier, but has more potential. There you go. Samir. Yeah, Wojak, Bob, Bobo, Pleb, Papa. There's a couple. There's like a Kiro or something. SpongeBob, Pooh. There were a lot of meme coins. Elmo's another one. Elmo's another one that a lot of people talk about in here. There's a lot of meme coins right now that people are watching, and the littlest move higher could spark a rally that really sets things off again. Sometimes I need sense. They got Gen X no filter. It's all right, man. We make it happen. I like you when Claybro talks about Pepe. Makes me giggle. Makes me giggle too, John Jay, when you talk about Pepe, man. That's it. Dollar cost average in Pepe right now. Pepe's back. Oh, God, dude. That's what I'm talking about, see? It's exactly, like Samir is a perfect example. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Pepe is MF back. It's the next Shib. Dude's already FOMOing in, and all it took was pulling up a graph on the screen and looking at it being up 9% of the day today. So just as easily as Samir FOMO'd back into Pepe, other people could be doing so as well. So Samir is in on it, and he's getting ready to do it. Let's see. I'm big with an Ethereum and Luke and a few alts. What do you guys think? Yeah, Johan, I think you're going to be a lot safer with with Ethereum than you are with Terra Luna Classic, right? Terra Luna Classic is something that is in its like vital stages. If Terra Luna Classic just continues to drain the community pool but does not build, it may phase out and developers leave. Ethereum is being hit by the overall market. Ethereum's not going anywhere, but because it's being hit by the overall market right now, we need an overall market rebound to see the price go up. And I think we get that. I just don't know when. So I don't think you're that bad off, man, with your Ethereum. Terra Luna Classic's a little bit riskier, clearly, but I think you know that as well. Let's see. Precise audio block. No, it doesn't do anything. When people start asking for the utility of a meme coin, then it dies. Samir, very well, you know what? You very well could be right, dude. When it shifts from excitement, FOMO, buying for price action, to demanding or hoping developers build something, it's more of a longer term, let's just see what happens fundamentally type of investment than it is let's make some money type of investment. Got into dirt while the youngins were talking about it at work. Is it done well, Tim? I don't know. I don't even know if we've ever looked at dirt. So if I sold my Shiba now, I would have the same amount of coins, but down 50%. Yeah. If you were to sell your Shiba Inu coin now, right, and just buy back in, you'd still be able to buy back in at the same value. You at that point would have less coins, though. You'd have the same amount of coins because you're buying them back. Yeah, you'd have the same amount of coins. You're right, Mr. Brian. You're right. I had to get off the live for a while. Sorry, just get back to the baby Pepe, not Pepe. It's up like 40. No. So I didn't look up baby Pepe. We'll look up Derp real quick. Past 5 o'clock. I don't know which one it is. Derp coin. Which one is it? Pepe, Derp. Don't even know. Derp, Pepe. I don't know which one it was, Tim. There was way too many Derps out there. Baby Pepe. I think it might be this one, Baby Pepe, the first one that comes up. 52% gain of the day today. Yes, $901,000 market cap. Guys, this is a tiny one. But if you're interested in Baby Pepe, all right, going from about a $700,000, $600,000 market cap to a $900,000 market cap today. It is only, well, it's been out since a little after Pepe. Came out about the same time Pepe, man. Ran up pretty high, and since then sold off pretty low. So this could be one that sees a very nice gain. I'm talking, that's like a 30x gain, isn't it? Back up to the all-time high there. I think it's like a 30x gain. Maybe 15x from this, from the 2 point per coin level. But yeah, you know, you can see a nice 15, 30x gain to get back up to the all-time high there. And that only takes you to a $30 million market cap. So, baby Pepe, definitely, oh, you guys can't even see it, man. It's definitely risky, but it's out there as well. Bye, bye, bye. I don't wanna. Okay, never mind. We're not gonna get into it. Guys, ignored. Never ignored. Pika, never ignored. Oh my gosh. Sam Demand number 4 is in here. Sam, we were talking about you yesterday, man. I'm glad you're in here. I hope you're doing well, Sam. Never ignored, Pika. I wonder what she was talking about there, but now I got it. Guys, somehow it is past 5 o'clock already. Jeez, thank you very much. Precise Audio Blog doesn't know how to eat a hot... What? Precise Audio, man. You take the hot dog and you dip it in your favorite dip. Whatever that dip is, man, you keep on dipping. And when you're done dipping your hot dog in your favorite dip, you shove it. Thank you very much, D's, for the tutorial on how to properly eat a hot dog. Audio Blog, thanks you very much. D's, man, thank you guys. Get your name in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs. We will be back with videos at 7 p.m. Videos at 8 p.m. Eastern time, of course. Watch them 10 times if you guys want, man. Have some fun with the like button. Leave some comments, all that good stuff. And let's do these shout-outs before we leave and sign off for the day. We got Dark Bro, man. Later, bro, to you, Dark Bro. We got Pika Power. John J, man. See you later. Bye, bye, bye. Matthew, man. Enjoy your day, Matthew. Pika Power, ignored, never ignored. Not you, not Sam, not no man. Pika Power, see you later. We got Matthew J Bones, baby. Eamon Elisa, see you later. Lemon Lust D's, man. Enjoy your weekend. Matthew, have a good weekend. Precise Audio Blog, man. See you later. Sam Demand number 4. Enjoy your weekend, and thank you very much for being in here, man. Jeffrey, see you later. Mr. Brian, Pika Power, Gorilla Invictus, DD214, Dark Bro, Lyman Dave, see you later. Enjoy your weekend. Samir, Pika Power. Thank you very much for the super chat. Everybody loves a little King Turkey at sign off there. Tim, absolutely appreciate it, man. Have a great weekend as well, and hopefully you're doing good. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Absolutely. Listen to DD214 on that one, man. Anybody that's got some kids, happy Father's Day to you. Johan, man, enjoy your weekend. Mr. Brian, Samir, Pika Power, Precise Audio Blog. I eat healthy. There you go, baby. Dipping and shoving all weekend long. Samir, Pika, D's not. Oh, you almost made me say it. Because Pika's got an on-set location. This is Claybro coming to you from Claybro's room. On set, we've got the into the computer for eternity. Pika, thank you very much for the on-set, on-location, backstage tour. Loving it right now. Pika, enjoy your weekend. D's, man. Mr. Brian, yeah, I caught myself, D's. You calm down on that one. Can't get me, dude. You can't get me. Calm down with it. D, Samir, Tim, all of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, Chris. Hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day. J-Bones! We got a dozen. I don't even have to count them, man. I know there's a dozen roses there. I know this dude counted out a dozen roses and then sent it to Pika, but I'm going to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I knew it, man. It's intentional. It's intentional. That right there is intention. Stated on the screen. 1 dozen roses for Pika. From Jones, baby. From Jones. J-Bones, man. Thank you very much for the super chat. Pika needs a peach. that is a fuzzy peach right there. I'm telling you, dude, it doesn't get much more fuzzy than this. I'm going to have a little weekend shave coming up right now after looking at that peach. Deez, man, thank you very much for the peach. J-Bones, the dozen roses for Pika. Absolutely love it, man. Pika Power, enjoy it. Pika, Notos, Notos, Notos. All of you guys, you know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.